The word brilliance, the first word that comes to mind is it radiates. And when you think of brilliance and you think of radiate, you think of light and how light shines upon the students that are truly making a difference.
Please welcome Riverside County Office of Education Deputy Superintendent Dr. Ruth Perez.
Hello, everyone, and welcome to the Riverside County State of Education Address by Riverside County Superintendent of Schools, Dr. Edwin Gomez. The music this morning was performed by the Heritage High School Jazz Ensemble from the Paris Union High School District. Please join me in giving them a big hand for their performance today. At this time, I would like to invite the audience to please rise for the presentation of colors by the West Valley High School Navy Junior Reserve Officers Training Corps from Hemet Unified School District under the direction of John Calhoun. The national anthem will be performed by Grace Little, Tegan Olden, and Layla Sapp from Ramona High School in the Riverside Unified School District.
Oh, say, can you see by the dawn's early light what so proudly we hailed at the twilight's last gleaming, whose broad stripes and bright stars through the perilous fight o'er the ramparts we watched were so gallantly streaming, and the rocket's red glare, the
Please join me in a round of applause for our student performers. You may all take a seat. I would also like to take a moment to introduce our dignitaries who are with us today. From the Riverside County Board of Education, President Ray Coach Curtis, Vice President Bruce Dennis, Trustee Jamie Aspasia Sachs, Trustee Kim Cousins, Trustee Barbara Hale, Trustee Ben Johnson II, Trustee Elizabeth Romero. I would also like to invite members of Dr. Gomez's cabinet at the Riverside County Office of Education to please stand and be recognized. At this time, we would like to acknowledge Jessica Gomez and the Gomez family who are in attendance with us today. Now, we are also fortunate to have many special guests in attendance. I will ask specific groups of elected officials, their representatives, and other community leaders to briefly stand as your groups are announced. Let's begin with our State Assembly, State Senate, and federal representatives. Our Riverside County Board Supervisors, or the representatives of Kevin Jeffries, Karen Spiegel, Chuck Washington, V. Manuel Perez, Dr. Ixchen Gutierrez, and Riverside County CEO Jeff Van Wagenen. We have several mayors and city council members joining us today. We would also like to acknowledge all of our school district board trustees and superintendents. Thank you to our higher education partners from our colleges, universities, and community colleges. Our work would not be possible without the collaboration from our employee organizations. If you are a leadership member of an employee association, please stand. We are also excited to welcome our 2024 Riverside County Educators of the Year. And finally, I want to acknowledge the generosity of our sponsors, Schools First Federal Credit Union, Altura Credit Union, Keenan and Associates, Tilden Coyle Constructors, Think Together, and the Western Riverside Council of Governments. A special thank you to Norco High School in the Corona Norco Unified School District for designing the beautiful floral centerpieces for today's event. Now, it is my pleasure to introduce our County Superintendent, Dr. Edwin Gomez, who serves as the 13th Riverside County Superintendent of Schools. In his role, Dr. Gomez works with the county's 23 school districts to ensure high-quality education that invests in all students while developing and sustaining strong collaborative relationships with education partners. He leads the 4th largest county office of education in the state, according to student enrollment. Dr. Gomez began his educational career teaching in grades K through 8. He has served as a principal, chief academic officer, and district superintendent. Prior to his election as Riverside County Superintendent of Schools, Dr. Gomez served as the deputy superintendent. He earned his Bachelor of Arts degree in Organizational Studies from Pitzer College, his multiple subject teaching credential from the University of Redlands, and Masters of Arts and doctorate degrees from the California State University, San Bernardino. Please welcome to the podium Dr. Edwin Gomez, Riverside County Superintendent of Schools.
Good afternoon, everyone, and welcome to our State of Education. Dr. Perez, thank you for that wonderful introduction. I do want to acknowledge our students that were giving the performance this morning. Let's give them a big round of applause as well. Wonderful job. We are so honored to have all of you here today. This afternoon, we will embark on a presentation to showcase how students and educators are inspiring brilliance all across the county. Oftentimes, we might get so distracted by the things that are taking place in society that we actually forget the amazing and truly miraculous things that are taking place at our school sites. And so we felt that it was important for us to shine a very, very powerful light on the positive endeavors unfolding all across the county with our programs and our school districts. And so today is going to be a day of celebration. And I'm personally humbled to share examples of the great things that districts in Riverside County are achieving under the leadership of their superintendents, their school boards, their educators, and classified staff. All of these educational stakeholders are doing phenomenal things to inspire brilliance in our students. So let's give them a big round of applause today. And so once again, this afternoon, we will highlight the exemplary work in each corner of our county. And our first stop on this journey will be at the Temecula Valley Unified School District. So as we begin, and Temecula's right over there, okay. As we begin with Temecula, we know that our students are amazing all by themselves. And we also know that they shine even brighter by using technology. And so those efforts in TVUSD are being recognized not just in the state of California, but actually the entire world. So much so that there are only 900 schools on the entire planet that were named Apple Distinguished Schools. This means they are some of the most innovative schools in the planet as they fuel creativity and make learning personal. And those two schools in TVUSD are Abby Rinke and Vale Elementary. At those two schools, students are using their devices to create their own digital manipulatives and design things like virtual zoos, buildings, and more. So kudos to the educators and students at Rinke and Vale Elementary for this special distinction. Now, another district shining a light on success through technology is the Lake Elsinore Unified School District, where middle school students at Lakeland Village School are taking coding classes and have opportunities to attend important events like the Disney Imagination Campus. There, they learn some of the ways that Disney creates magical experiences for all of its guests, and students saw firsthand the impact that coding makes in a real-life context. These experiences are not only planting seeds in the minds of students, but they are providing them with the skills and technical ability to create powerful designs and ideas for endless opportunities in the future. Same is true in the Coachella Valley Unified School District, where technology is illuminating the way students are connecting with their career endeavors. Students and educators are learning about the power of wind energy in the National Kid Wind program, thanks to the support of One Future Coachella, and I think I saw One Future Coachella over here, so thank you. This program starts at the TK level and it continues through high school. And this past year, students at Las Palmitas Elementary, Peter Pendleton, and Coachella Valley High School were once again named national champions in this program. And it was just announced that 7 CVUSD KidWin teams have been invited to the 2024 KidWin Challenge in Minneapolis, Minnesota. And I think victories like this highlight the brilliance of our Riverside County students. The talents and accomplishments of our students are also being recognized on a national level in the areas of science and technology. In the Riverside Unified School District, several students have advanced to several competitions that are national. This past summer, Meili Pham, a graduate of Arlington High School, was named a champion at the Health Occupations Students of America event. Her project in the field of pharmacy focused on the impact that different diseases and conditions have on the body. And Meili is now currently pursuing a biochemistry degree at UC Riverside, and she, like so many of our students, is an example of the excellence of our Riverside County students. Big applause for her. Now, each day, our educators provide students with opportunities to shine. In Riverside County, we have exemplary career technical education programs for students who want to go directly into the workforce, and we all know that that's perfectly fine, and we encourage that. And so we provide opportunities for career pathways that support students to be career ready. And with that said, in the heart of the Hemet Unified School District, Alessandro High School is blazing a trail towards brilliance through its first responder career pathway. In this pathway, continuation high school students are being trained and educated on fire science, CPR training, and emergency medical response strategies, and more. And to support these endeavors, this year, the Hemet Fire Department graciously donated a fire engine to the program, which was a wonderful gift and blessing. And this gift is strengthening this award-winning program that connects the classroom to the world of work and elevates the human educational experience. Let's give them a big round of applause. And so, providing students with opportunities for work experience is also something that the San Jacinto Unified School District does in a variety of ways, including their Workability program. Saheed Aguilar, a senior at San Jacinto High School, is not only in the International Baccalaureate program, but he is dual enrolled at Mount San Jacinto College, and he is also an exceptional workability student. And at this time, we will hear from Saheed about how this program has allowed his light to shine far beyond the classroom.
Hello, I'm Saheed Aguilar. I'm a senior at San Jacinto High School, and this is my story. Well, my condition is called Freeman-Sheldon syndrome. It is a genetic disorder that affects my muscles, that they contract and cannot extend to their full ability. It's presented a challenge throughout my life, but throughout school, I've never really been affected by it that much in terms of strict academics. I've been able to succeed and exceed all my expectations.
I've seen him go through some pretty incredible struggles. I gotta tell you, he perseveres. He doesn't let that hinder him in any way. He doesn't want you to feel sorry for him. He doesn't want you to worry. At the end of the day, all he wants you to know is, hey, I got this. I'm gonna be fine.
Oftentimes, individuals with disabilities are discounted. They're almost made to feel less than. And Saeed is a shining example that they are not less than, they oftentimes are more than. Because he's had to live a different life, he sees things differently, he's not afraid to tackle a challenge.
I pursue higher education and everything I can to go at the next level so I can become a provider for my future family.
Saeed has been an ideal International Baccalaureate student. He has completely knocked it out of the park. He's easily top 3 students I have ever had the privilege of educating in my entire career. And his seating chart group that he's sitting in or the groups that he is assigned to for projects, the way that he encourages them to level up their academics, and like just by being Saeed.
That selflessness about him, where he helps others, puts others before him, that says a lot about who he is and his character. And I think that's something that we can all emulate.
One message I think everyone should hear is the importance of helping and helping others and receiving help yourself. Because none of us can go through it alone, whatever we're going through. And providing help for others, it just creates a community for all of us. And I think that makes the world a better place.
Thank you, Saeed, for that wonderful message. Another excellent example of a viable CTE pathway is a program designed for students to become a drone pilot, and so the Palm Springs Unified School District has created drone soccer clubs and competitions to enhance the skills of their students who are in their drone pilot pathway. Yes, you heard that right, drone soccer to become better drone pilots. As you can see, students are piloting small drones to compete in a game similar to soccer, and this program integrates a wide variety of STEM-related elements combined with piloting skills, teamwork, and strategy, and programs like this are inspiring students in new and engaging ways, becoming a tool to support the unique talents within each of our students. Big round of applause for them. Great job. So beyond drone soccer, the focus of STEM is pervasive throughout the county. And at the Riverside County Science and Engineering Fair held this last weekend, right here at the Convention Center, we had students from Desert Center and Palo Verde Unified School Districts who were amongst the more than 500 students who participated in the fair. And students from Desert Center displayed projects that discussed topics such as ozone depletion, and the projects from Palo Verde included studies on testing batteries, solar panels, and water filtration. And all of these students did just a wonderful job. Their work was just phenomenal. And so I want to share my sincerest gratitude to the educators who support our youngsters in these competitions every year. Your efforts are making a positive difference with our students, so thank you very much. And at this time, I am honored to have some of our talented students with us this afternoon. Please help me welcome the Hillcrest High School's Hillcrest Voices from the Alvord Unified School District.
That's waiting up for me, that I call my own. Through the dark, through the door, through where no one's been before, but it feels like home. They can say it all sounds crazy. They can say I've lost my mind. I don't care, so call me crazy. We can live in a world that we design. 'Cause every night I lie in bed, the brightest colors fill my head. A million dreams are keeping me awake.
Weren't they amazing? Wow, beautiful. Thank you, students, for that lovely performance. So up to this point in our program, we have shared the accomplishments of our students thriving in the areas of technology, CTE, and the sciences. And at this time, we will share a few stories of award-winning programs of exceptional student success, beginning with the California School for the Deaf Riverside, which is also known as CSDR. In case you missed it, the CSDR football team here in the city of Riverside inspired thousands of people with their back-to-back CIF championships. Later this year, many more people will learn about the greatness of these champions when a book is released to document the behind-the-scenes stories of their accomplishments. Beyond football and the end zone, CSDR has also received multiple recognitions, including the Champions for Justice and the Riverside Hero Award for their work in building community and culture. Their pursuit of greatness inspires all of us to bring our best to the table each and every day. Big round of applause for them. Excellent. In the Marietta Valley Unified School District, their commitment to excellence extends to ensuring that every student enjoys nutritious meals throughout the day. Their Meet and Eat partnership is an impressive program that serves an average of 865 students at no additional cost to their families. Students are welcomed each morning to share a meal together, and as the day unfolds, they are provided with enriching activities, and remarkably, breakfast has emerged as a daily highlight, symbolizing the success of a program dedicated to both nourishing bodies and cultivating meaningful relationships. So thank you, MVUSD, for your outstanding work. Now, showcasing the unique brilliance of students is an essential responsibility of educators. And so the commitment to student success has been a focal point for the Moreno Valley Unified School District, and their dedicated efforts have earned them a well-deserved recognition from the state. Today, I extend a heartfelt congratulations to them for exiting differentiated assistance. This achievement underscores the power of supporting each student's unique facet of brilliance, so great job to them. Now, the Desert Sands Unified School District doesn't just talk about equity and diversity, they actually live it. Through a dynamic approach, staff is analyzing survey data, they listen to students, and proactively find ways to better support them. So by harnessing the power of listening sessions with students, they are amplifying every voice and fostering an ongoing dialogue for continuous improvement. DSUSD is acknowledging each student's unique qualities and is cultivating an environment where their radiance can truly shine. Great job to the educators at Desert Sands. Now, districts all across Riverside County have launched innovative programs, services, and campaigns to support their students in unprecedented ways. In the Paris Union High School District, wellness centers were created at every high school. These amazing full-time social workers and counselors are supporting students with additional wraparound services, and this immediate intervention has positively impacted students by supporting their social emotional health and their overall student success. Similarly, in 2022, New View Union School District imagined a dedicated space for addressing the mental health on the New View Bridge Early College High School campus. Since then, the Wellness Center has been recognized as one of only 377 official school-based health and wellness centers in California. Programs like these highlight that when students are present and are socially, emotionally healthy, they can expand on the brilliance that's already within them. Big round of applause for them. And inspiring brilliance starts sooner than what you might think. The International Baccalaureate Program is a rigorous program that prepares students to be global citizens, and this program starts young at one district in Riverside County, let's watch how students are getting started in the Corona Norco Unified School District.
Corona Norco is the only district in all of Riverside County that offers the world-renowned International Baccalaureate Program approach to teaching and learning from TK to 12th grade. IB starts at Lincoln Fundamental Elementary, an IB Primary Years Program candidate school. Students in grade TK through 6 participate in the PYP to build the skills and discipline of a motivated and competitive scholar. Lincoln anticipates full IB authorization in spring of 2025. At the secondary level, starting at Corona Fundamental or Rainey Intermediate, students can elect to continue with the Middle Years program from 6th all the way to the 8th grade. The Middle Years program continues at Centennial High School for grades 9 and 10, ultimately leading to the highly coveted Diploma program for grades 11 and 12, where students can earn college credit and the elite IB Diploma certificate. IB candidates are also AP students with a global, internationally minded lens, making them uniquely competitive applicants for higher education settings. With an educational philosophy that prioritizes inquiry and student-centered learning, intercultural understanding, and the development of lifelong communication, research, collaboration, and problem-solving skills, our aim is to develop global-minded scholars who think without borders.
Let's give our students from Corona Norco a big round of applause. So we know that building the strong foundations of literacy is critical for ensuring that students are ready for high school and beyond. In our Riverside County schools, a special emphasis has been placed on the essential building blocks of reading, and this effort is making a huge impact. The Literacy Without Limits campaign in the Jurupa Unified School District is a 6-week family literacy challenge that led to more than 37,000 minutes of at-home reading time between students, parents, and guardians. And through the campaign, staff and volunteers converted libraries into cafes. Also, they used these cafes to create book tasting events and encourage students to try out different genres of books. The Food Connection continued with the healthiest vending machines in the world placed at all of their elementary schools, where students are able to earn tokens to add books to their home library for things such as good attendance, positive behavior, and improved reading skills. Big round of applause for them. Great job. So moving beyond quality books, the newly launched Young Explorers TK Academy in the Paris Elementary School District is a school unlike any other in California. The youngest leaders, thinkers, and change makers of tomorrow rotate through 14 different theme-based classrooms every 3 weeks. And the data shows that this program is already making a glowing difference in their early reading skills. As of December, students are showing significant improvement in upper and lowercase letter identification, and we are seeing growth in sound identification as well. All of these elements are so important because they help our students to become strong readers. And so educators at PESD are providing students with the skills to become brilliant scholars. And in the Beaumont Unified School District, students have the opportunity to join one of their popular dual language immersion programs, which are offered to students as they start their education and then continue through high school. A fully bilingual student who completes the program can graduate with the Riverside County Seal of Multiliteracy on their high school diploma, and hundreds of students in Beaumont continue to earn this distinction every year. Let's give them a big round of applause. And speaking of Beaumont, at this time, we're honored to have one more student performance. Please help me welcome to the stage the Beaumont High School Quartet. Big round of applause. Thank you.
Someday a time for us, time together with time to spare, time to learn, time to care. Someday, somewhere, we'll find a new way of living. We'll find a way of forgiving somewhere. There's a place for us, a time and place for us, a time and place for us. We're halfway there. Hold my hand and I'll take you there. Somehow, someday, somewhere.
Fantastic job. Wow, beautiful. Thank you to the Beaumont High School Quartet. Another round of applause. That was amazing. Great job. Now, moving on to the subject of financial literacy, I think many of us agree that financial literacy is extremely important. Financial literacy gives students instruction in the areas of money, credit, and personal finance. And we believe the true brilliance of financial literacy comes when this instruction starts at an early age. Educators in the Menifee Union and Val Verde Unified School Districts are illustrating the power of financial literacy because it's a big part of their base program. So let's watch this wonderful video that conveys this point.
At Tooele, we pride ourselves in promoting Pause Up behavior. Pause Up stands for personal best, academic excellence, work together, safety and respect, unity and pride. This year, we have transitioned to Cup Coins as our school-wide incentive program. This is a part of our Tier 1 support for academics, behavior, and attendance. Students earn pennies, nickels, dimes, and quarters from their teachers by exhibiting these Pause Up behaviors, as well as meeting attendance expectations. As an added layer of integration, students earn Cub coupons from our classified staff to be redeemed with their coins at the Cub Corner store. Students are learning how money is earned, saved, and spent, as well as how discounts and percentages work. This promotes our school's vision of creating opportunities for real-world mathematics, as well as our Tier 1 supports in academics, behaviors, and attendance. As an added bonus, the store increases parent involvement since it's operated and supported by PTA and parent volunteers on Wednesdays. As you can see, our Cubs are enjoying this new learning experience.
I started the Pineapple Bucks program to motivate students with turning in homework. So I wanted to just create something fun and engaging, and the kids took heed to it very well.
But I think it's cool because it basically teaches kids about financial, but motivate them to do their work. She made credit cards and she made the ATM system.
I connected it back to their parents. I rolled it out and said, we're gonna do an ATM system. I'm gonna give you a credit card just like your parents have a credit card. They see their parents going to the ATM, scanning their cards, putting in their numbers, pulling money out, putting money in. So I wanted to give them those vocabulary words. Withdraw, deposit, check your balance, savings. They earn their money by completing their homework for the whole week. They get $5 at the beginning of the day on Friday. They also receive bonus pay. So not only are they a student and getting the $5, they can have an additional job such as a receptionist or secretary, and that gives them that kind of bonus pay during the week. When I first rolled out our reward center and the prize list, the kids were blown away. The bigger prizes obviously cost more, and I've got students whose eyes are set on those prizes.
There's two things. The first is a treasure box item, which is $40, and then a Bluetooth mouse but it's $200.
Now they're calculating how many weeks it's going to take them to reach that reward that they've got their eye on. Financial literacy. They know what withdrawal, deposit, and balance and savings. They know these key words. These kids grasp the information so well. So having that Google Sheets, they're able to see the calculations. Growing up, I didn't have this financial literacy. I had to figure things out. And being the person I am now, and I've got three of my own children, I am teaching them about financial literacy and teaching them the importance of finance. My advice to teachers is to not be afraid. I think that's a key factor in why teachers kind of shy away. It's just too much, or they're not going to understand it, they're too young. I highly disagree with that. Give it a try. Just step out on faith and go for it.
Thank you, Menifee Union and Val Verde, for making financial literacy a viable option for our students. And speaking of options, there are 31 charter schools that consistently provide innovative programs and services to students. CBK Charter, under the RCOE umbrella, is an example of this model. Supported by grants for career pathways and an early college program, CBK has seen a notable 100% increase in students completing college courses while in high school since the previous year. Additionally, there is an increased enrollment in pre-apprenticeships for construction and logistics, and this reflects the commitment to meeting students where they are and guiding them toward their potential. Let's give them a big round of applause. Wonderful job. Another example of options and innovations is taking place in one of the faster growing regions of Riverside County. The Romoland School District recently opened a new school to serve TK through 8th grade students. The Hillside Innovation Academy recognizes that inspiring brilliance in students requires offering choices that fit different learning styles. Hillside offers a homeschool program, virtual synchronous offerings, and an in-person academy program. The district also broke ground in November on another innovative TK through 8th grade school that is set to open in the fall of 2025. Now, each of the 430,000 students in Riverside County has their own unique story, their own examples of overcoming barriers, developing resilience, and pursuing their dreams by focusing on their education. One of those students is a freshman in the Banning Unified School District, and when Elizabeth Martinez was 7 years old, she was in a serious car accident. She suffered head and brain trauma and was in a coma for over 2 months. And even as she recovered from these procedures, she was forced to come to grips with the loss of her father from that same accident. But fast forward 7 years to 2024, and you can find Elizabeth thriving on the campus of Banning High School, and thanks to BUSD's commitment to personalized learning initiatives and home hospital instruction, these strategies have provided Elizabeth with a supportive environment that has impacted her academic growth and success. Today, Elizabeth is like a new person from where she was 7 years ago. She's strong, she is blessed, she is clothed with brilliance, and she pours her effort and energy into her work and is always willing to help other students. And today, we are honored to have Elizabeth with us. So Elizabeth, if you can please stand. She's here with her administrators from Banning High School. Big round of applause. Thank you. You may be seated. Thank you. Thank you for inspiring brilliance in everything that you do. What an amazing story, folks. Another big round of applause for her. Thank you. Amazing. And in the Alvord Unified School District, the Alvord Creates program showcases the talents of young artists. The program includes Saturday events with visiting artists, community partners, and more. One of the bright young artists in the district is Isabella Ortega from Villegas Middle School. Let's hear what she had to say about what art means to her.
My name's Isabella Ortega. I'm in 8th grade and I go to Villegas Middle School. I've had art all throughout my life. For example, in elementary, when I was asked, what do you want to be when you grow up? I always responded artist. I've always enjoyed making and creating. I never doubted, once, that I wanted to pursue this. In elementary, I used to just get blank sheets of paper, like printer paper, and a pack of 24 crayons, and that was really where I started. Polymer clay jewelry, I started when I was 11. My first ones were not good, but my mom always wore them, always loved them. And I think that's what encouraged me to make more, to make them better, higher quality, so that others can enjoy them. I would like to work for Lakeview Studios. They're this company that made Coraline, Kubo and the Strings, Box Trolls. I want to create the puppets, the costumes, the set pieces. I don't think I have the patience to animate, but I definitely would love to work behind the scenes. Every Day of the Dead, Dia de los Muertos, I make an altar for my grandma, and so we always decorate it with her favorite items. And I love her so much. Every year I decorate it, and it's such a happy moment, And so this was inspired by her. Mr. Tucker has been a great inspiration. He has introduced so many different techniques, art styles, and through his projects. He's also exposed me to a bunch of different mediums that really gave me the confidence to experiment on my own. The Alebrije head was actually inspired by a story of a sculpture he had made. I think with my earrings, I really get full freedom to experiment with different colors, different textures, and when I make art, it really helps me release emotion. It's really fulfilling.
Thank you, Isabella, for sharing your brilliance through your art. Now, we have spent the last 30 minutes sharing the many ways that our districts brighten the future of students in Riverside County. And here at RCOE, we too play a critical role in ensuring that all of our students receive the education they deserve, and this includes our students who are incarcerated. Our alternative education unit runs the Riverside County Court Schools, a powerful program that is designed to transform the lives of our students who are incarcerated. And at this time, we will hear from one of these participants.
So when I first got here, I'm gonna be honest with you, school wasn't really for me, and it wasn't really for me on the outs. And I thought it was maybe because I wasn't very intelligent, and I thought it was just not a possibility for me, and I probably couldn't complete my high school education. But as it turns out, I was a lot smarter than I gave myself credit for. So first of all, I just want to say thank you to Ms. Cleveland, because she actually helped me a lot. She's one of the RCOE teachers. She recently retired. I was her last student that she graduated, so that was an honor. That was really cool. Ms. Cleveland actually helped me step by step, and she helped me complete things that I didn't even think I was capable of doing, like math. I used to always struggle with math when I was out, but thanks to the RCOE teachers and the teacher assistants, they always kept me motivated and going, and they helped me, and it was a different type of help. When I was out, I would go to high school, but I never got the help I needed. But thanks to the teachers that were offered here at RCOE, I mean, it was crazy, because they helped a lot more than most teachers would.
A big thank you to our student and to all the educators at RCOE. Thank you. So as we're almost concluding our program this afternoon, and before I provide my closing thoughts, we do want to honor a very special person in the audience today. The projects and the programs that you heard about this afternoon are reminders that there is brilliance at every corner in our county. in every school and within every child. Brilliance is not attained as a singular event, but by a collective effort. And we cannot have the impact that we have without an entire community of passionate individuals. It takes all of us in this room to advance the brilliance of our students to the forefront, yet there is one person in particular who represents brilliance in action. She is someone who exudes love, compassion, and kindness, and she has supported our students for more than 3 decades. Today's honoree has been celebrating students for their perseverance since 1992. So let's watch this video that honors a very special person, Miss Sally Myers.
How do you inspire and encourage greatness in our young people? It's the Student of the Month program. The greatest motivation I have with the Student of the Month program is knowing that I have had the opportunity to hear over 9,000 stories from these incredible high school, college-bound seniors. Stories of victory, heartwarming, heart-wrenching, but every story being inspiring and giving joy not only to myself, but all the sponsors and all the attendees of each of our programs. The word brilliance, the first word that comes to mind is it radiates. And when you think of brilliance and you think of radiate, you think of light and how light shines upon others. And what's great about the Student of the Month program is that it is a shining light in each of the communities. It is actually shining a shining star of the students that are truly making a difference. I believe that to be very brilliant. The Brilliance Award, I must say, is a very meaningful award to me. I love the fact that our program shines, and I feel as an individual, I want to continually shine, and I want to encourage others. And when I think about marrying the Brilliance Award with some of my own character, it just means a great deal that the Riverside County Office of Education thought of me for that award. I'm very honored.
So at this time, if we can all please stand, I would like to call up Mrs. Sally Myers for the first ever Brilliance in Action Award.
What do you say other than I'm truly humbled? I'm very grateful for this honor. And I have to say to you, Dr. Gomez, as soon as you came on board as their superintendent, you were immediately at our Student of the Month programs in Riverside County, and that meant so much to me and all of our sponsors and our students and families, so thank you so much. Just a few weeks ago, Dominic and Elizabeth and Naftali met with me at our Sizzler restaurant, and we were having a beautiful conversation, and lo and behold, they were so sweet. They shared this wonderful surprise and delight. I was truly, truly humbled. And what I want you to know about the Student of the Month program is that we have a mission statement, and we've had it for 32 years. And it is how our students are selected. That same mission statement has also expanded with the growth of the program in several other Riverside County of our districts through just the wonderful love and generosity and dedication of Karina Zamino, which you know from Altura Credit Union, and 5 other counties, actually cities in San Diego. And that mission statement is, our students are honored for their character, their love of learning, how they juggle numerous activities from campus activities, community service, athletics, or how they have persevered through challenging life circumstances, all in a setting that honors God, our country, community, family, and free enterprise. And yes, we have heard over 9,000 stories, but you take all the other Riverside County districts in San Diego, and I'm sure we're close to 15,000 to 20,000 students, which is amazing. I would be so honored, and I know so many of you are standing, but it would just give me great joy and pleasure if you could raise your hand if you are part of any of our amazing partners, our loyal and faithful here in this community, in this room, that have either been a superintendent from one of our school districts, you are a dignitary, an administrator, a teacher, a chamber of commerce, or if you are a past recipient or a family of past recipient, please raise your hand. I would just love to see you now. Thank you for continuing this legacy. And at the very end of my programs, I always read out of John Maxwell, and the word today is generosity. No person was ever honored for what he received. Honor has been the reward for what he gave. So thank you for investing in our students. Thank you for continuing to give the special gifts that God has given you. May God richly bless you. Thank you.
Another big round of applause for Miss Sally Myers. Thank you so much, Sally, for all of your work and dedication to support our students. So as I'm closing this afternoon, first of all, I want to say thank you for everyone being here. Thank you for your presence. Thank you for sharing this moment with us. And I think we have all learned this afternoon that we inspire brilliance with a word of encouragement, good instruction, with care and compassion, and our educators are making student success happen in Riverside County. I know that things are not entirely perfect, but that does not dilute the great efforts and professionalism conveyed by the educators in our county. They are inspiring brilliance in our students. And we're honored to work with amazing people like Sally Myers, the teachers in our districts, the superintendents who are in this room, our board members, as well as the classified staff members that are truly incredible and dedicated to the cause of supporting students. And so with that said, I believe that the light within our county will continue to shine for our students, and we're hopeful for their continued success. And so once again, thank you for being here and wishing you a wonderful afternoon. Thank you.
Thank you, Dr. Gomez, for that inspiring presentation of the brilliance that shines the spotlight so brightly on our Riverside County Public Schools. Before we leave, can we give one more round of applause to our student performers, please? And let's also thank the district superintendents and their staff for sharing all of the great work that they are doing so that you could experience it for yourself here today. We also want to acknowledge the presence of our San Bernardino County Superintendent of Schools, Ted Alejandre. Would you stand for a moment, Ted? Thank you for your support. And we'd also like to thank everyone who has helped to make today's event possible. And finally, as you leave today, please feel free to take home the wonderful centerpieces designed by the wonderful students from Norco High School. Thank you for your support of our Riverside County Public Schools. And finally, as you leave today, please feel free to take home it's in here again. The centerpieces that were created by our wonderful students. Thank you so much.